Okay, as some of you might know, uh, I took a vacation. I went up to Ohio for a bit. Went up there, went and saw a friend. Did a spot of gambling. Yeah, uh, had tons of fun. Went to the zoo. Uh, went to Dirty Dogs, hot dogs. Just went everywhere I could in the time that I could. But basically, I took I took an airline from Las Vegas to Columbus, Ohio. I took Spirit Airlines because it was supposed to be the cheapest, most cost-effective flight, and they care about their passengers and they want to save you money. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. I mean, I kid you not. I couldn't fit in the seats. I couldn't fit in the seats. I'm 6'2", 225 pounds. Couldn't fit in the seats. I am not a big guy. I am not huge. I mean, I am not this big, gigantic, fat guy. I mean, I am not huge. I couldn't fit in the seats. Literally, I had to like scooch down and then slide backwards into the seat between the armrests because the armrests did not move. They don't move. And then the one buckle on the one side, on like the left side, has this like huge foam. Like it was like a foam that big around the entire thing from one end to the other. So it pads the metal apparently right where your hip bone is, but only on the one side. The other side, they're like, ah, fuck that. But had a horrible flight, just absolutely horrible. Uh, it we taxied to get onto the runway for like 45 minutes. Like he just kept going in circles, just kept going in circles, just kept going, and it's like that was a freaking waste. Before I even made it into the gate area to get on the plane, uh, the airline offers one free personal item. Could be a laptop bag, could be anything. They have like their size thing. It's 8 by 11 by 18 or something like that. My bag is 8 by 8 by 18. It was clearly the size of, well, actually smaller than their personal item. And it only had a couple shirts in it and like a pair of pants. And it was a short freaking trip. I actually brought more back. I was a tourist. I brought more back than I took. But the agent at check-in, they charged me another $25. I tried doing the little booth thing to do the check-in, tried my Expedia app. It wouldn't take it. It wouldn't accept it. So went to the booth. I tried the booth. The booth wouldn't accept it. It wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't even let me do the add bag thing. So it told me, see the agent. I go to the agent, and the lady goes, well, because you're seeing me, I have to charge you a check-in fee because I'm checking you in. What? You're going to charge me more money because you're checking me in? No other airline does that. And then she goes, okay, you have one bag. That's going to be considered a carry-on because we don't do the free bag until after you do your carry-on. So you have your carry-on, and then you can do your other bag. No, that's not how it works. You say personal item and a carry-on. Personal item's free, carry-on's extra charge. They charged me $55 fucking $55 fucking for a free bag. So now, uh, I'm up to $80. I'm up to 80 extra fucking dollars on a flight that was supposed to be cheaper. Now, okay, here's the trick. It was $190 for my flight originally. That's a round trip. 2 flights, $190. It was like $80 each. That I understand. You know, that's a decent price. Then you add in another $80. Now I'm at the same. I'm at the same as what the other airlines were charging, and I still wouldn't have had to pay for the extra bag. I wouldn't have had to pay for that, and I would have gotten wider seats because literally on the back of their ticket it says we cram as many seats in these planes as possible to save you money. You're not saving anybody money. Get on the plane, does the taxiing. That's period. Deal with all kinds of stuff. I mean, they literally board this plane ass backwards. They board it ass backwards. They board the first couple of rows first. Then they board it front. They board it front to back. You never board front to back. You board back to front, and then you have them leave front to back. That way you don't have congestion in the aisles and everybody trying to rush. That's how you do it. Okay, that's their deal. Takes forever. The flight sucked. The entire time I'm flying, you can't see a damn thing because they have these god-awful LED lights at the front where they work at, and they blast right into the passengers' faces. The bathroom, you literally got to like open the door. You gotta open the door, turn around, and then duck, and then back in and pull the door shut behind you because you can't fit in it. It's just too damn small. I mean, I watched a guy about, I want to say 8 inches shorter than me, real narrow guy, struggle to get in the bathroom. He was struggling so bad. Then dealing with all the turbulence, that comes and goes. I mean, planes do have turbulence, but shit, the flight crew didn't know what they were doing. One lady was like Australian or something. She didn't even freaking get up the entire flight. Everybody else was doing all the damn work. Let's see. Land, I get there. Trying to get off the plane was a bitch because like their flight crew or whatever rushed and blocked the date and the door for getting onto that little gangway. They blocked the damn door with all these wheelchairs and shit. When we got on the plane, there was only one person with a damn wheelchair. Where's all these other ones coming from? What the hell? Well, finally worked our way out of the damn thing. I got my bag with me and everything. Deal with that. Okay. Have my vacation. I'm having a blast. It was a great vacation. I loved it. Loved visiting my friend. Oh my God, she's fantastic. She's amazing. I love that lady. Okay. I show back up at the airport to leave. Here's another thing. I get there. Oh, yeah, you have to check in at the kiosk. I was like, okay, I checked in at the kiosk the last time and it told me to see you guys. And then you charged me. So I'm going to skip that, go straight to you guys, see what the hell's going on. Okay. She's like, no. They argued with me back and forth for like 15 fucking minutes, telling me, no, we're not going to check you in. You have to go to the kiosk. I go to the damn kiosk with the gate agent. And she's trying to run me through all this shit, and it wouldn't do anything. It kept telling me, go see the agent. Well, she cancels it, backs out of the damn thing. And she goes, okay, we're going to have to do this up at the counter, but you're going to get charged a fee. Yeah, I fucking figured. I get up there. She checks me in. She charges me for the fucking fee. And then, whoop-de-fucking-do, I get a goddamn another baggage charge. Because she says, well, it's too big to be a personal item. And I was like, no, it's not too big. It slips right into the little thing that you have for your measuring. I literally walked over, tossed the bag, and it literally slid right into the box. for the size of the personal item. And she goes, well, I'm still going to have to charge you for a carry-on because I'm going to consider it a carry-on. Excuse me? You're going to consider it a carry-on, but your airline says I get that thing for fucking free. So there's another $80 fucking dollars. So that's $160 extra that they charged me because they couldn't figure their shit out. Yeah. So I was livid. The flight back was even worse. The flight back was even worse. We taxied forever. The workers, the airline stewardesses, or the flight crew, little fuckers that walk around all high and mighty like they're fucking impressive and shit. They're treating everybody like they're fucking second class citizens and shit. Even the first class people were fed up with it because first class people had as much room as I did. My knees were touching the seat in front of me, and I had the most leg room because I was that seat right behind first class. Like there's 2 seats in front of me for first class, and then I'm in the next seat back, and it's 3 seats, and then there's aisle, and then there's 3 more seats on the other side, and right in front of them is 2 more seats for first class. Well, I had extra room, or so I thought, but I mean, my knees were on the freaking back of the seat in front of me, and I'm scooted back as far as possible. I'm sitting up as high as possible. I mean, the seats only come up to about right here on my back, so I could there was no support whatsoever. The seat next to me, like I felt the seat, and I was like, man, this is like really thin foam, and I felt underneath, and all it is a piece of freaking grade 8 steel plate with a piece of foam about that thick, about an inch thick, Velcro to it. That's your seats. That's your fucking seats on a Spirit airline flight. I was livid. I mean, I'm getting charged all this fucking money for an a flight that was supposed to be cheaper than any other airline out there. I spent a grand total of like fucking hundreds extra. And I spent, I did the calculation earlier. I spent $128.65 or something like that over what the most expensive flight was. I think it was American Airlines for the exact same day, exact same flights, everything. And like this was their cheap shit. This was their cheap shit. And I bought these tickets. 6 months ahead. I think I bought them 6 months out, and like they were the cheapest ever that they could do. They couldn't even work with me on shit. Like it was horrible. To top it off, I took a cab from the Las Vegas hotel that I was staying at, Arizona Charlie's, in on Decatur or some shit like that. It's a good casino, but man, there's something off about it. But I had to call 5 different taxi companies. Nobody showed up, and then all of a sudden, this one taxi cab company from a different taxi cab showed up, and the valet guy ran out in front of him and said, no, take this guy. He's been waiting forever. I sat outside waiting for like an hour and a half. But I took a taxi cab, and this motherfucker took me. It was a 12-mile trip from the casino to the airport, and he drove 27.5 miles. That's what I got charged for. So I got fucking raped on that one, like hardcore. Yeah, that was like $80 or $70 or $80 for that. And then on the way back, I was going to a different casino. I can't. It's I can't fucking remember the damn casino. I don't even care. I was only there for a pickup because that's where the fucking car was. But that one was like a $60 cab ride because he took me all around fucking Vegas and shit. And then I told him to drop me off at valet. The bastard drops me off at the bowling alley. I had to walk like I think it was like a 10-minute walk just to get to the valet. I was fucking pissed. I mean, I blew an extra like $350 fucking dollars just in random shit. And then I couldn't spend as much money or anything when I got there because I had all this other shit to worry about. Like, will I have money for this? Will I have money for that? I was this close to fucking walking from the airport to the casino to pick up the car. Like, Spirit Airlines sucks ass. I will never fly them again. There was a guy in there. He was just a little bit huskier than me. He couldn't even fit in a seat. They told him that he had to switch flights to a different flight because they would have to charge him for an extra seat, and they'd have to get a mechanic in to pull the armrest out. Yeah. Fuck that. The flight home, they said it was not a full flight and that we would have definite room for, moving around if we needed to switch to a more comfortable seat. There's 3 seats open. 3 seats. Yeah, that's a whole lot of moving around, huh? And old ass soda. They charge me $9 for a fucking soda. $9. And they give you that little fucking cup with some ice and just splash a little. It's like 1/3 of a soda fits in that damn thing. They charged me $9 for it. You fucking kidding me? I've already filed a complaint. I'm waiting to see what the fuck happens there. I mean, I'm still livid, and it's been like 4 or 5 days since I got back. I don't even remember because I'm just so fucking pissed. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. I will fucking ride Greyhound. I will do Greyhound at $95 and spend a week on the road. I looked it up. It's from where I live to Columbus, Ohio. It's a 9-day trip, and it would cost me $95 fucking dollars for a ticket. And I would gladly spend that because $95 fucking dollars there and back. Plus, I get to see all the fucking sights. I get to stop all of these crazy places. I'm only carrying 1 bag, so I take that shit on the bus with me. So I have all my shit with me. So I'm not worried about storing shit underneath the bus and losing it or something. It all comes with me. I don't like traveling with stuff under the bus or stuff under the plane. I don't like doing that. It creeps me out. I've flown before where my shit ended up in Hawaii, and it's like, dude, I'm going to Texas. That's the other way. Like Texas is here and Hawaii's that way. How did you mess that up? I literally watched I was sitting on the plane looking out the window, and I could see them take my bag over to another plane. And I was like, hey, that's my bag. Where's it going? And they're like, oh, don't worry. It'll get there. It took 3 fucking months for my shit to get back to me because they fucked up. But, I mean, I think that one was United, though. But from now on, if I fly, it's going to be like American Airlines. And if I go anywhere else, I'm doing fucking Greyhound. I'm not doing Spirit ever again. Literally, I'm so close to just filing a lawsuit because this pissed me off so bad. Like, it was a big ripoff. They lie, they cheat, they steal, and they told me if I don't pay the baggage fees at the check-in or at the gate, I lose my seat and they kick me off the flight. So it's either pay the fees, lose all the money and get stranded somewhere. Yeah, those were my options. But I'm done with that. I'm never flying Spirit again. I mean, this is complete garbage. It's complete garbage. I'll never do it again. But on to bigger and better things. This is my new coat. I bought it for the trip, thinking, okay, I'm going to Columbus. It's going to be a little chilly, maybe. It's going to be a little chilly. It's October. A nice coat. Doesn't have the inside pocket. I was hoping that it had an inside pocket, but it didn't. Apparently, when I got it, I was looking at a different coat and then grabbed this one. But I like this one. I mean, you got your pocket here, and then you got the two hand pockets. It's got the little pull tab thing. It's a zipper plus button snap, but the zipper is a two-way zipper. It's the two-way zipper. It's got the zipper that goes up and the zipper that goes down. But it's got the high collar. I sprayed it down with that waterproof and shit, so rain just kind of beads off it and whatnot. It's really comfortable. I mean, I'm in the fucking desert. In the desert, man. I don't need big thick coats. If I need anything extra, throw on like my long john top or something, but that's about it. I like this coat. I like it. Cost me like $17 at Walmart, something like that. It's made by George of the Jungle. Okay, yeah, but it's a real comfortable coat. One thing I don't like is, I mean, this fits. It fits in the shoulders. Everything fits, but yeah, the sleeves are fucking long as hell. Like, the sleeves are longer than the coat, and the coat, I mean, okay, yeah, the sleeves are longer than the coat. So I'm gonna have to take these buttons off and move them in like inch. I think that's what I measured. Move it in like an inch. That way my hand catches on it, and I've got decent sized hands. I mean, my reach from tip of the thumb to tip of pinky is 10 inches. So, I mean, that's not a small hand. That's a big grip, but still, I mean, like, I like the. It's nice. It's comfortable. It fits me very well, except for the sleeves are too damn long, and the wrists are loose as hell. But that's all. That's something I can fix. Just tighten up the button on the wrist, and I'll be good. But I'm out here. I'm doing my neighborhood watch bullshit. I'm up at the Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River. Don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, I guess you can kind of see it. Yeah, Boys and Girls Club. Yeah, you can see it. Deal with it. But the place is pretty neat. They got freaking security cameras everywhere. I don't even. I see this thing open like maybe twice a week, and that's it. And they spent millions on this fucking place. But let's see. I'm gonna call this one a good video. I got to vent quite a bit. Just fucking sick and tired of the airlines ripping people off, and I'm definitely going to be going with a different airline if I fly in the future. So, if you're thinking about flying somewhere, don't use Spirit Airlines. Tell them to eat it, and just go about your day. So, that being said and done, I'm out.